Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Iliana Magra, and here are the top headlines of the day in Greece. Greek lawmakers have approved an amendment aimed at curbing undocumented migrant arrivals from North Africa. The measure passed with 177 votes in favor, and it relates to the suspension of asylum applications by people who illegally arrive in Greece from North Africa by sea. They will be returned without registration to their country of origin or departure. In the meantime, they will be held in designated detention facilities, one of which is planned for the southern island of Crete. Now, Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis has defended his government's decision. In an interview with Germany's Bild newspaper published today, Mr. Mitsotakis described the move as difficult but absolutely necessary, saying that it aimed to send a strong message to human traffickers. Greece is not an open transit route, he noted. The president of the main opposition PASOK party, however, Nikos Androulakis, said earlier today that the government should stop playing dangerous games with an issue that concerns Crete and all of Greece. He argued in favor of the immediate evaluation of asylum applications, adding that the suspension of the examination of asylum is a deterrent for refugees. In other news, tensions flared earlier today outside a hotel in Anavissos in eastern Attica, where Greek university rectors were meeting as students protested against a draft bill that would allow the expulsion of so-called eternal students and introduce new measures to address campus violence. Education Minister Sofia Zaharaki was briefing rectors on the bill, which was recently released for public consultation. A brief clash between demonstrators and police led to the use of tear gas, according to the authorities. Traffic on Athens-Sounia Avenue was temporarily suspended due to the protest. Now, Britain's former Prime Minister Liz Truss, historian David Starkey and Conservative MP John Redwood are among the 34 signatories of a letter that reportedly accuses the British Museum of engaging in a covert and accelerating campaign to return the Parthenon sculptures to Greece, Sky News reported today. The letter, which was addressed to British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and trustees of the British Museum, called for an immediate halt to any negotiations over the future of the sculptures, warning that continued talks could lead to legal action. A government spokesperson was quoted as saying that there are no plans to change the law that would permit a permanent move of the Parthenon sculptures. We should, however, remind our viewers that the antiquities were removed from the Acropolis in Athens in the early 19th century by Lord Elgin, Britain's ambassador to the then Ottoman Empire, which is why Greece has long campaigned for their rightful return. Finally, Greece's Culture Ministry is restoring the Basilica A complex at the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Philippi in northern Greece. The €1.8 million project is funded through the Eastern Macedonia Thrace Regional Operational Program, while the fire protection system at the site is being financed through the Recovery and Resilience Fund. Culture Minister Elina Mendoni stated that the site contains particularly significant monuments. The nearly 7,000 square meter complex, built around 500 AD and destroyed in the 7th and 8th centuries, housed Philippi's oldest and largest Christian Episcopal church. And that's all for today. Tune again on Monday for Greece's first English language news bulletin. And ladies and gentlemen, have a good afternoon and a lovely weekend.